Hey, this is Rob. It's been a long winter. We've had a lot of snow, and I haven't been able to get out anywhere near as much as I wanted. We had shows and deep snow, so it's covered up a lot of the antlers. But last weekend, James went out, and he got himself a really nice moose antler. First time him and I have really been out to find anything. And lo and behold, I'm now on the board. We're on my brother's farm. It's the end of the day. We have put in some time. We actually were looking for a deer that was wounded last fall to make sure he made it through. We did not find him in the area we thought he'd be in. We were working down the end of this ridge we call Bear Ridge, and right down here in this hole there's an antler. And I think I know whose antler it is, but we're going to walk down here in a minute and we're going to pick it up and we're going to find out. Well, just like I thought, it's definitely a deer that I have had some intimate knowledge with. Obviously, this antler here is not from this year. It's a little green. The red squirrels have gotten to it. But I'd say this is his 3.5-year-old antler. Nice and heavy. Short beams. But this really makes me happy to put me on the board. No longer am I wandering searching for something. I found it. So this is a good thing for you guys to learn. This is about persistence. I have put in an 8-hour day today. I've been out 30 times since January. We've had snow, and it's really been a tough year, both for me and the deer. So here we are. It may not be a fresh one, but it's a good start. I've got about 3 weeks to go before it starts greening up, and I'm hoping to put some miles on so we'll get a few more of these. But when I get home, I'm going to make sure that this is a match, and we'll let you know if it's the match of the one I have at the house. So stand by and hold on. Hey, this is Rob from Granite State Hunting Adventures, and here's your ShedDogOutdoors.com shed tip of the week. Now, in the last segment, you saw me out doing a little shed hunting. My favorite thing to do, especially on Easter. It's like Easter egg hunting, except for antlers. Anyways, you saw me find this antler right here. Here it is. It's green. It's got a little age on it. Well, after coming home, where we are now, I did a little research on another antler that I thought might be a match. Come to find out, after looking at the antler, seeing it was the match, this one, we looked on my online blog, and guess what? I found this one in 2010. 2014, 2010. Look at that. Is that not a match set or what? Now this comes to what the shed tip is this week. The shed tip is this. People ask me how long they last in the woods. Well, this one here was picked up the same year it dropped. 4 years ago. It was in the woods for less than 6 months when I found it. And look at it. It's almost just a beam now. This one was found 4 years later. And look, the beam's almost completely intact. The brow tine's there. And there, your tines are pretty well chewed off, but they're still indicating exactly what they are. Now, a lot of people are going to ask me, how do you know it's the same deer? Well, here we go. Look at those pedestals right there. They're the same size, and they have the same angle on the head. Not to mention, if you look here, you're going to see there's a distinct bend in the beam that kicks back like that. I mean, it's just too perfect of a match. It's a match set. It's a deer we called Straight 8. He was on the farm in 2010. We saw him quite a bit that summer eating in the clover fields and the alfalfa. But he disappeared later on that year. He could have died that winter. He could have got eaten by coyotes or hit by a car. We're not sure. Maybe even shot the next year, early season. We never did see him again. Now, each one of these antlers was found a mile apart. Same farm, they're on a mile apart in a straight line. one ridge to the other. One ridge comes down, goes through a valley, and comes up and runs along another ridge. And one had beeches on it, the other one had oaks, and that year we had a very good mast crop. So he was just walking along and eating. He dropped this one, and then this one. And down they go. So don't give up while you're out there. A mile is a long ways to walk for one match set, but it sure is worth it, even if they are chewed up like this. It really makes you feel like you've accomplished something that day. So, that will be your Shed Dog Outdoors Shed Tip of the Week.